Have you heard good things about Kajabi but don't really know whether or not it's the right platform for you? Hi there, I'm Jeanette from SupplyGem, and it's my job to help you learn about these platforms so you can make informed decisions. Before we dive into today's content, please consider giving this video a thumbs up if you find the information valuable, and if you're new here, do consider subscribing so you can stay updated for more videos from ourselves. And if you really want to get started with Kajabi, check the description below because we have a special offer for our viewers. Just check the instructions to get started. And with that said, let's get into it. First, let's talk about what Kajabi is. Well, the platform has been around since 2010, and since then it has established itself as a market leader for course creation platforms. But it's so much more than that, because it allows you to create really any kind of digital product, whether that's podcast, community, courses, membership sites, and so much more. The platform lets you do all of that, and it provides everything you need to market and sell them effectively. It's designed for industry experts, for teachers, tutors, or just someone who has a bright idea and wants a way to monetize it. Altogether, the platform has helped its users generate over 6 billion in revenue, and over 1,000 of its users have become millionaires just by using Kajabi. If that's not motivation to use the platform, then I don't know what is. So now we know what Kajabi is, let's take a look at what it actually does. For that, I'm going to jump into my account. So when you log in, you'll see the dashboard. It looks like this. You can quickly see how many sales you've made, how many customers you've had, and a few other metrics. And you can access all the training materials as well. So Kajabi has really comprehensive resources for you to get started with. So if you're unsure about how anything works, you can just refer to its guides and its help areas, and you'll find exactly what you need. And it's all up to date, and it's easy to follow. So that's really great if you are a new user. I'll just jump into the products section here so you can see all the products that I've created before are listed here. So this is where you'll find them. And to create a new one, you just click here. So you can see you can create a course, a podcast, coaching, and a community. I won't go through the setup process for each one, but I do just want to show you a couple of things which I think are really important. So I'm just going to click to get started with making a course. And so you do need to give it a title. Let's just do SupplyGem 101. So with the brief description, I know I've just put something kind of random in here, but it's in your favor to be fairly comprehensive. That's because Kajabi has like a really cool feature, and what it will do is use this information that you put in the brief description to create your course outline, and it will even generate some of your lesson content for you. So it's a real time saver, and also if you're not quite sure how you want to structure your course, this handy tool is going to do it for you. So definitely use that. So when you've put that in, just hit continue. You need to upload an image, so I'll just do that very quickly. That'll do. There we go. So click continue again. And so this is another thing I wanted to show you. You can choose to have your course free or paid. So for paid courses, you can choose between multi-pay, which is a series of fixed payments for a certain amount of time. So let's say $50 over 6 months. Or you can opt for a subscription, which is an ongoing payment until the customer decides to cancel. Or you can choose a one-time payment, say $50, and it's a one and done thing. So you have lots of options here, and you can connect with Stripe, you can use Apple Pay, and you can use Google Pay as well, and I believe PayPal as well. So there are lots of options that you can use to connect with a payment provider. There is a Kajabi native payment gateway that it's kind of just launched. It's been around a little while, but it's only available to people based in the US, and it's still in beta mode. So you can use it, but you have to fit to that criteria. So unfortunately, if you're in Europe or somewhere else, you can't use it. So it's worth knowing. So once you've priced your course, you just save and finish, and what it's going to do is spend a couple of minutes generating your course outline for you. And rather than make you wait for that, I can show you it here. So here you go. It says your course outline was created successfully, and it will list all of the lessons and modules down here. So of course you can edit this as much as you want. You can add extra content, but let's click into one of the lessons. You can see it has generated content for me, which is great. And obviously I can edit that, format the text. I can add video, I can add audio, and I can add whatever files I want as well. So if you have supporting documents like PDFs or workbooks, then you can add them here as well. And Kajabi will let you set up automations for your courses also, which I will cover in a little while. So that's what the course outline looks like. And of course you can edit it and you can go back in and change it as much as you need until you have the perfect course. Back on the product creation page, let's now jump into communities and see what you can do there. I've already set one up, so this is what it looks like. So you can see here I've got my Supply Gem crew community. I can invite people to join by sending them the shareable link. You can charge for communities or they can be free. That's completely up to you, but it is a great way to generate ongoing revenue through a subscription. But as you can see, the community is social media style. You can write down a comment. You can add files, so you can add PDF, audio, image, or video. And you can see here we've got the circle that you can select. Now, circles are also down here. They're essentially separate spaces for different purposes. So you can set up a circle for general chat. You can set up circles for specific topics or Q&A sessions. It's completely up to you. It's just a way of kind of organizing the interactions that you have on there. You'll see here as well, we've got a challenge going on. So just for demonstration purposes, I set up a challenge to dance. So your members can join these challenges and they can be whatever you want really. So if you want them to be a bit more useful, you can get people to create something or complete an assignment. Whatever you want. So you can set the time limit and your members can join, and then when they complete, you can perhaps issue a reward or whatever. But it's a great way to get your members engaged and create a buzz and a chat about these challenges. And you can also create meetups. So these are essentially events. So if you've got something like exciting to announce, or if you want to run a masterclass, or for any reason really, you just want to run a specific event, you can set this up in your community, and then when it's time for your event to start, you just click to go live. It's as simple as that. And again, your members can choose to join or not. That's up to them. And this is a neat feature as well. So you have the instant live room button. So if you just want to surprise your community members and go live, perhaps with a on-the-spot Q&A session, or you've got an announcement, then you literally just click here, and once you've gone through the setup process, you can just go live instantly. So it's a really good way of adding extra value to your community. I will just hop out of there. So communities are brilliant because it just removes the need to use a third-party platform such as Facebook or something different. And of course they're included in your Kajabi subscription price, so you don't pay anything more for them either. And finally, in the product creation section of Kajabi, I'm just going to quickly show you coaching because there's a couple of really useful tools in here. Let me just add a title. Of course, you can add your coach name, you can add in a description, and you can upload an image, but just for ease of creation, I'm not going to do that. So you can choose to have one-to-one coaching, so that's just with one other person, or you can choose to run group coaching sessions. That's completely up to you. Decide how many sessions you want to offer in one go. So let's say 5, and if we click to continue, so here we go. two really useful tools. First of all is Kajabi Scheduler. So this is its own native calendar app. And what it does is it removes the need to use Calendly or Google Calendar or any other third-party calendar platform. So you don't have to pay an extra subscription for one, and you don't have to faff about trying to connect two platforms together. Kajabi schedules everything on its platform. So you can set your availability. You can decide how long each session is. You can block out sections. So if you only work, say, 2 days a week for coaching, then you can add that to your calendar. And then when customers go to book on your landing page or website, they'll only have your availability visible to them, and they can only book the times that are available. Very useful, really cool feature. And then, of course, I've touched on this with the communities. You have the Kajabi Live video. So again, this removes the need to use third-party platforms like Zoom. You can just jump on the live feature here and engage with your clients on video without having to connect another platform. So again, super cool feature. Select your duration for your coaching sessions. You can customize the offer's appearance, so you can change the colors, and just like the courses and everything else, you can choose between free and paid options, same options as the courses, and of course you've got your payment providers as well. So that's it. That's everything you can do with your coaching, and it's really great because it just gives coaches everything they need to run their coaching business within the Kajabi platform and removes the need to go elsewhere. Let's just take a quick look at the website builder. So again, Kajabi includes this. There's no need to use a third-party platform for this purpose. Straight away you get access to a range of really cool templates. I've chosen this one, but there are others available. As you can see, they're super modern looking, really sleek, they run well, and they look really professional. So, you know, rather than starting from scratch and trying to figure it all out, you don't have to, it's all done. So yeah, really quick and easy to get started with your website. And once you select a template, you'll have a bunch of pre-built pages as well. And you can add to these as much as you need to. Let's just take a look inside the editing tool. So you've got a basic page outline, and then you can add sections to build it out. And then if you look just here, you can add content, loads of different content, audio, video, forms, pricing cards, all sorts of stuff. So you can really play around with it and make it engaging and interesting for your visitors. Just here as well, you'll notice there's a section for landing and funnels. So this is where you create your landing pages as well. Kajabi automatically generated these landing pages when I created my course. So that's great because it saves me the time of having to do it myself. Have a look in here. The editing tool is just the same. It's all drag and drop, by the way. So you just select what you want and then drag it over onto the page. So again, super easy. As you can see here, there's an inbuilt form, so you can add those and just build it however you like. And then funnels, you'll see later on that when I created my course, it also generated 2 funnels for me. So while I don't change the funnel order or deal with all the funnel steps in this section, I can actually go in and edit the funnel pages. So here you can see there's 2 pages, and I can just click to edit them and get them looking how I want. And then I go into the marketing section where I can edit the actual funnel itself. So I'll show you that in just a moment. Just quickly, we've got navigation, so you can change the way people move around your website and view the information. And you can also add a blog. So if you want to add content that's going to drive traffic to your website, you can do this here as well. So all in all, it's a very comprehensive tool. Again, it saves you from having to use third-party platforms for this purpose. And its templates are great. They look great, they work great, and they make your products look great. Moving on to the next big section, which is marketing, you can see that Kajabi provides a whole bunch of features that's going to help you promote and sell your products effectively. First of all, you've got the email campaign builder. That's going to let you send out a broadcast email, so you can schedule it and send out a single email to a list of contacts. You can also create a sequence of emails, so you can decide when these are sent out at predetermined times, and the whole thing can be automated, saving you from doing it manually. Just take a look quickly inside the editing screen. You can add all these elements such as countdown timers, videos, images, etc. And it's automatically generated the content for me as well. So you remember when I set up my course, it generated the course outline for me. Well, it also generated these emails in relation to it. So that's brilliant. It's going to save me loads of time. Of course, I can go in and edit it and change it to whatever I want, but it gives me a really good starting point for my email content. And then let's just check out the funnel section. Again, it's automatically generated a couple of funnels too. Great time saver there as well. And you can see here that you have a lot of different funnels that Kajabi has pre-built. So it saves you from trying to work out which funnel step goes where. It's all done for you, and you have them for different purposes. So we've got freebie funnel, sales page, product launch, free book, etc. So you can choose one of these, or you can start from scratch, up to you. Here's one that I opened out earlier, and this is kind of the workflow screen. So this is showing you the whole funnel sequence and what happens at each stage. So you can edit these steps, you can add new ones in, and you can create automations. So there's some here you can see. If I hover over this green icon, it shows me which automation has been applied. And you can do that for all of your funnels and get them to run in the sequence that you want. So it's brilliant. It's really visual, so you can see what you're doing, and you can see the sequence of events. So it kind of removes the confusion that you sometimes get with these programs, because funnels can be a bit complicated at times, but Kajabi has made it as straightforward as it possibly can. So it's pretty fun to use. And then you have your automations here. So you can create new automations for various things. So completed assessments, email sequences, forms completed, etc. So you can create your automations here, and then you can apply them to your course admin, your emails, your funnels, and a few other things as well. So it just saves you from having to do all of these things manually, which can get really boring, and no one wants to do that. And it also saves you a bunch of time too. Additionally, you can set up events. So let's say you're running a webinar, for example, you can set up the event here. You can attach a form to it so people can apply and register their attendance. And here's where you create the forms. So again, I've had a load of forms generated for me in relation to that course I created earlier on. But you can create new ones. It's very straightforward. You just need to put your title in and choose which fields you want to include on the form. So you can see here I've got one already generated, and you can choose double opt-in, single opt-in. I've got all the content that's been generated for me, and here are the form fields. So very easy to do, very quick, and of course you can apply automation to that too. So that's just a very, very quick rundown of the marketing section. There's loads of features inside it, so I suggest you sign up for a free trial and explore it, because it would take me all day to explain it properly, but it really is comprehensive, and as I've said before, it just removes the need to use and connect to third-party platform like, say, MailChimp, things like that. So yep, you've got everything you need to set up and run your marketing campaigns. Before I finish, just a couple of other things that I want to show you. Here in the sales section, this is where you view all of your transactional information. So you can see how many sales you've made, how many subscriptions you've got, and how many multiple payment plans you've got on the go. And you can view all the metrics here. Really good feature is your Kajabi offers section. So each of your Kajabi products that you create are considered an offer, but if you want to bundle different products together, you can do that here. So let's just do this. Let's say supply gem bundle. So let's say I wanted to add that and community and coaching sessions all in one. I can do that, and then I can fix a price for it and choose my payment provider. So I've connected to Stripe, and if I just save and finish there we go. I've got my bundle, and I can add a description, and then I can offer that in line alongside all of my other products. So it's a really good way of upselling and gaining more revenue by providing more value. We've also got coupons, so if you want to offer a discount or a monetary value, then you can set them up here. And just touching quickly on contacts, you can add your contacts lists onto Kajabi. You can assign tags, so it becomes easier to add your certain contacts into relevant campaigns, and you can segment them into different groups, so you can organize them easily as well. You can view all your contact insights here, so all your metrics and all the assessment data as well. And then if you want overall analytics, they're all available in this section. So you do get comprehensive data that allows you to see what's working and what isn't, so you can tweak your campaigns and improve them accordingly. So now we know what Kajabi does, you can see that it's a truly comprehensive platform that's going to allow you to monetize your knowledge, market your products and sell them effectively. But let's just take a quick look at how much it costs. There's 3 Kajabi plans on offer. You've got the basic, the growth and the pro. Now the number of features that you get doesn't really differ from plan to plan, but the feature limits do. For example, on the basic plan, you can create 3 products. On the growth plan, it's 15, and on the pro plan, it's 100. So you need to think about how many products you want to create and choose a plan accordingly. Now you'll probably notice that Kajabi isn't necessarily the cheapest platform out there. In fact, it can be considered quite expensive. For example, the basic plan on a monthly subscription costs $149 a month. But when you weigh that up against the value you get from the platform, you realize it's actually not that expensive. If you had to purchase a subscription for all of its features separately, that would end up costing an absolute bomb. For example, if you needed an email builder, a funnel builder, a website builder, a course builder, imagine paying for all those separately. You're going to be paying a lot more than $149 a month. Plus, Kajabi is a high quality platform with top performing features, and its users have proven how successful it can be. Remember all those millionaires it's created? I mean, that hasn't come from nowhere. While Kajabi does offer exceptional value, it's still a lot to pay out, especially if you've never used the platform before. Kajabi does offer a 14-day free trial, but that's not enough time to get used to all its features. Therefore, SupplyGem has partnered with Kajabi to offer our viewers an extended 30-day free trial. That means you can try out the whole Kajabi platform for free for a whole month, and that way you can decide if it's for you before you pay for a subscription. To sign up for it, all you need to do is click the link in the description and follow the instructions. Hopefully now you have a good idea of what Kajabi is and what it does. If you have any questions about the platform, feel free to add them in the comments section below and I'll be sure to answer them. That's all from me for now. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.